There was so much material this month that I had to incorporate it, not in one video or two videos, but in 3 videos. This is the second of 3 videos. Hello, comrades! Welcome to the October edition on the condition of the United Socialist States of America. Their communications director, or czar, Anita Dunn, was recently at a Catholic educational institution giving some sort of a talk. And in this talk, she said that her 2 favorite political philosophers, one was Mao Zedong. Yeah, you know him, Communist numero uno from China. The one responsible for the death of over 70 million of his own people. That man, she admires his philosophy. Yeah! Then she incorporated Mother Teresa into that. The nerve of you incorporating Mother Teresa in the same sentence, the same paragraph, the same volume with that mass murderer Mao Zedong. Mother Teresa was not a political philosopher. She was a doer. Another noted and self-admitted communist in Barack Obama's administration was a gentleman by the name of Van Jones, who resigned due to the pressure of him being an admitted commie. The same weekend he resigned, the Obama administration appointed another czar into the White House. Yeah, we got czars, kids. The manufacturing czar, named Ron Bloom. And Mr. Bloom is reported at one time of having said that the marketplace is nonsense. How do you have a manufacturing czar who has no respect for the marketplace and the so-called capitalistic society? The same gentleman also said, and we quoted Mao Zedong, that political power comes from the barrel of a gun. See? They got their red shirts on, and they got their Mao quotes in our White House. Okay, let's look at this. Right here is a 23-page document. And what this document is the Constitution of these here United States of America. 23 pages. That's all it is, kids. Now let's look at the healthcare legislation recently passed by the Congress of these here United States. 1,990 pages to take over healthcare in this country. 23 pages to operate the United States government. 23 pages which formed our government. 23 pages which are the law of the land. And 1,900 pages for healthcare in this country. I guess our founding fathers didn't have as many lawyers writing this as wrote the healthcare legislation. Cash for clunkers. Now you know what that program was. You turned in an old beat-up vehicle, and if it qualified, you were given the voucher for $4,500 towards the purchase of a new vehicle. Well, each time the government gave out that voucher of $4,500, it cost the government to give that $4,500 $19,500 for every $4,500 they gave away, totaling $24,000 for every one of those vouchers. That's what it cost the government. And you want those morons to run our healthcare system? And then Nancy Lugosi, that's right, I got that from Michael Savage. He doesn't call her Nancy Pelosi, he calls her Nancy Lugosi. Then she tries to tell us that this healthcare plan is going to be deficit neutral. You couldn't even give $4,500 away without assessing, without it costing you $19,500 to give away $4,500. Recently, deceased military personnel were being returned home to the United States through Dover Air Force Base, and President Barack Obama went there. 18 families had their deceased loved ones being returned. Out of the 18 families, only one consented to allow the president to be photographed with the casket. The other 17 declined for whatever reason. But I want to illustrate the difference here. President Bush did the same thing also. But there was a big difference here. When President Bush went to Dover Air Force Base while deceased military personnel were being returned, he did not take the press corps with him. It was not a photo opportunity for President Bush. But for this president, President Obama, who we know is a Democrat, and who we know how Democrats are weak on security, needed that photo opportunity at the expense. Okay, all you good little Nikitas and Natashas out there, and other assorted comrades, we'll see you. God bless you. God bless the United Socialist States of America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.
We are springing to the far for 300,000 more, shouting the battle cry of freedom, and we'll fill the vacant ranks of our brothers gone before.